Hi viewers, how are you today? Welcome to another edition of Marriage Clinic Live. I remain your host, Moralaya and Oputi. Today we'll be looking at an interesting topic titled Mother-in-laws and Daughter-in-laws at Work. Before we go straight to the topic, please, I would like to crave your indulgence. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Marriage Clinic. Please look for us. Marriage Clinic is our YouTube channel, and do subscribe. I promise to bring you interesting and educative topics every day as it relates to marriage, love, and relationship. It's very important that we arm ourselves with the right information, because that is what will help us to keep going in our marital relationship. So, back to business. So today we'll be discussing the war between mother-in-laws and daughter-in-laws. So what is the cause, or what usually causes this war between mother-in-law and daughter-in-laws? You know, most of the time this competition is always there. This fight, this war is always there between mother-in-laws and daughter-in-laws. And the honest truth is, it's very common in the African setting. I don't know why. The daughter-in-law will not like the mother-in-law. The mother-in-law will not like the daughter-in-law, because they always believe that they've come to take the place of they believe they've come to take their place in the life of the man. Now I want you to know that a wife cannot take the place of a mother-in-law. Don't forget, your mother-in-law gave birth to your husband, and that husband of yours did not drop from the heavens, or did not drop, or did not come out from the woods or from the desert. He came out from a family. Someone gave birth to him, and as a result of that, he's been attached to that mother for donkey years, maybe for 2 or 3 decades of his life. He has known that mother of his, and now that he's married to a wife, a beautiful wife, he is also getting to know this same wife. But I want you to know that the place of a mother-in-law and a daughter-in-law are not the same. They are two different space and place entirely. The wife cannot play the role of a mother-in-law in the life of the man. You cannot, no matter how much you try. A mother remains a mother. So I want you to know that you, as a wife, should ensure that you do not put your husband in a position where he has to choose between you and his mother. That will be a very hard decision to make, because the honest truth is, no matter how beautiful, how hardworking you are as a wife, you cannot play the role of a mother in the life of your husband. And that is why you need to acknowledge the fact that your own role, or your own place and space in that marriage, is completely different from that of your mother-in-law. It's a two different space and a two different place. As a matter of fact, you should not see it as a competitive venture. Rather, you should see it as a complementary venture. And as a mother-in-law too, I want you to know that no matter how much you love that your son, that your young man that you gave birth to, so long he is married, you cannot play the role of a wife in his life. No matter how much you care about him, no matter how much you love him, you cannot be his wife. You cannot play that role, because it has been designed that someone else will play that role in his life. And that's why a man will leave father and mother to go cleave to his wife. But that does not mean that as a result of cleaving to his wife, he should sever or cut off every relationship he has with his family members or with his parents. No, that cord cannot be easily broken between a child and a mother, or between a child and a parent. So they will always relate, but the man should also try to balance things, to know that, wow, now I'm married, so I need to I need to try and play my cards well in such a way that I protect my wife from my mother, and at the same time I protect my mother from my wife. Now, as a daughter-in-law, please and please try to treat your mother-in-law as if she is your own mother. Each time they misbehave, each time they provoke you, each time they do things that will make you ordinarily scream, get angry, and run mad, the question you should always ask yourself is, if this were to be my own mom, the mom that gave birth to me, what would my reaction be? What would I have done? Would I have acted differently? So if it were to be your mom, would you lose your temper? Would you overlook what she's doing? The answer is yes. So if you would overlook it, then try to overlook as much as try to overlook many things as much as possible. But if it's something you cannot endure or you cannot overlook, please do have a conversation with your spouse. Talk to your man, tell your man, please, can you help to appeal to your mom to address this, to address that? Let him know the reason why it should be addressed, so that it does not affect your relationship with him, or it does not affect your marriage, because some mother-in-laws too can be troublesome. And you, please, as a mother-in-law, please do know that this woman has come into the life of your son to also to help to balance every aspect of his life, to help to move his life forward. So you shouldn't see your daughter-in-law as a pest, or as someone that has come to destroy the life of your son. Rather, pray for them, pray that they enjoy peace, and try not to cause a rift between them. Don't put your son in a situation whereby he has to choose between you and his wife. That is not good. You should be the one helping to forestall peace in his home, and you shouldn't be the reason why there is no peace in his home. And try to limit your visitation. Don't make it a long one, or an unnecessary one that will inflict pain on the couple. You shouldn't be like that. But if you are the type of mother-in-law that needs care, then maybe that man should consider getting a nanny or a maid that will be in the house to help to permanently care for your mom, so that there won't be this frequent rift between your wife and your mom. So it's very important that the relationship between a mother-in-law and daughter-in-law is a cordial one. Please, let's cut off all the excesses, limit all our excesses, and let's try to relate as one team, as one family, because in the long run it will help the marriage, it will help the children, and it will help the society at large. So thank you very much for watching today. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, it's very important, and share this video as much as you can. I remain your host, Moralai and Oputi. Till we meet again, bye bye.